Welcome to Pop Ascension Season 2, Episode 14, the Monkey
That's
Selfie
right.
Podcast. Yes, we have a secondary name for this podcast. And like every week, when you see the subtitle, you will know that there's going to be something about that in the show. But
Yeah.
first, we welcome the lovely Michelle. How are you doing this week?
Thank you. I'm doing good this week. I can't
You
complain.
know,
How are you?
it's like it doesn't even matter how if the week is bad. As soon as we go on air, it changes everything.
Yes, it
Like we have fun doing this show because there's always something to talk about, and we could probably
always.
rattle off for about 3-4 hours if we really wanted to.
That's
You know,
right.
but we try to keep it contained. But sometimes, and I know it's me, I rattle off because something strikes me in the stories that you get, and I just can't help but you know talking about it. So
Yeah,
but
it's
it's great
exciting.
conversation, and but I want you, the folks that are watching the show live, to really get involved. Post your
Yes,
comments. We put
get
the comments
involved.
on the show. We talk to you, during the show. We interact. So you, the fans, even if you haven't posted comments before, do it now. So because we want you involved. We want to know where people are from. We want to talk to you, the folks that are watching us live. So,
Right.
and if
Come
you're
join us.
watching, when it's not live, then post those comments. We'll mention you the following week
That's right.
because we
Get
really,
a shout
we
out.
really care about what the fans think, and we really care about the comments and making it interactive. That's what we'd like to do. So post those comments. Keep us on our toes. Get involved in all of the topics that we talk about. So, you know, so
Yeah.
we've got a lot to cover. We've got some celebrity updates. We've got some
Mm-hmm.
great animal news, and I know
Yeah.
it's great. Um, we have some Guinness records stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, like every week when we end the show, we talk about new music. So we've always got that for you as well.
Yeah.
So let's jump into the headlines. Um, you know, I haven't been the Grim Reaper in a while, so but that is all coming crashing to an end, unfortunately. Um, Gilbert Gottfried has passed away. The family let people know that he's been battling a long illness. I did not see anywhere that they actually named the illness. Um, but he has passed away at 67 years old. Stand-up comedian who's been who's been in movies and TV for seems like forever. It seems like
Oh
forever.
yeah,
Like
forever.
if you don't know who Gilbert Gottfried is, you would know by his voice. He has that screechy
Yes.
voice that
Distinctive.
everybody
Yes.
recognizes from being the Aflac duck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You
Yep.
know, like Aflac. Like that was Gilbert Gottfried, people.
That was
Like
Gilbert.
he was funny. There are people that call him the king of too soon. So he will crack a joke and then too soon, like
All right.
he's the king of that. And he
Mm-hmm.
left us too soon.
Yeah.
That might have been something I should have put as the title of the show, to be honest with you. I didn't even think of that until just now. Should have been called too soon.
My
But
condolences.
yes, it's like about a month ago he posted a photo of him and Bob
Relationship.
Saget, and
Yeah.
It's like they're all gone. Like this is the third stand-up comedian that we've lost this year. Um, and
Wow.
like last year, I remember it was Baseball Hall of Fame pitchers. Holy
Mhm.
cow, a lot of them, right? Well,
Wow.
this year it is not. It's not kosher with all these stand-up comedians leaving us. Because without laughter, life would really suck.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about that. Without these people that that put themselves up on stage, with whatever material that they use, and you know, it it follows them obviously, like Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Like and
Right.
and and I don't want to bring a bad thing into a bad thing and make it worse. But without these comedians, like you can't take life too serious. And
Mhm.
Gilbert Gottfried, he was great. He was great,
Yeah.
and it made me go back um, yesterday, and I started watching some of those comedians that have left us, and just to see them, you know,
Mm.
like Sam Kinison, Robin Williams, like these are great comedians, and
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know, like you know, it's just when life is too serious, it's always good to laugh, and that's what Gilbert Gottfried was able to do. He's able to make people laugh. So
Yes, the best medicine, right?
absolutely.
Laughter.
So condolences from myself and Michelle to the family and
Yeah.
friends and anybody that looked up to him. It is a big loss.
Yeah.
So not to stay somber because I know Gilbert wouldn't want it that way. So we're gonna liven it up now. We're gonna stay positive because I know he wouldn't want everybody to be sad, for it.
Right.
And I know he would not want that. So we've got animal news, and this is gonna be a good one, people. This is gonna be a good one. So
Yes.
I want to see comments. I want to see people interacting for this something fierce. So without
Yes.
further ado, Michelle, take it away on animal news.
Yes. This animal news is about monkeying around. Um. Uh. This guy now. He's 20-year-old Jackroot Rodzi from Malaysia. And he plugged into his phone before going to sleep, only to find the device missing the next morning.
Oh
There were no
Jesus!
signs of a break in, and Two had no idea who could have taken it. After his father mentioned that he had seen a monkey hanging around nearby,
Oh
Razi searched the forest
no!
behind his house and found the phone buried into mud.
Oh no!
His uncle joked that maybe the monkey just wanted to take some selfies. So Razi checked in the photo gallery. I was shocked. The suspect's face was plastered on the screen.
Oh my God!
It was hilarious. No word or whether the monkey mastered fish lips or pout. And that's animal news.
I
Isn't that
cannot believe
hilarious?
the monkey was taking selfies.
Taking selfies.
Taking selfies.
Yes.
See, like people see, you can't make this stuff up.
You
Like,
can.
look, we could have comedy writers up the yin yang, and we wouldn't be
Yeah,
able to come up with stuff like this. Like this is just unreal real.
unreal. Exactly.
Like it's crazy the stuff that comes from out of nowhere. So the
Right.
monkey steals his phone, takes a bunch of selfies, buries it in the mud. Like it doesn't get better than that, people.
It
It doesn't
doesn't
get better than that. Like
right.
that is one of the all time best right there, right there. One of
There
the
you
all time
go.
best. You know, that's up there with the Dancing with Lions.
Right.
You know, it's right up there. You know,
Yes.
people see a lot of stuff. You know, everywhere. So Malaysia, nice job. I hope
Malaysia.
people out there in Malaysia are watching
Yes.
because,
Shout
and
out
if
to
you are
Malaysia.
in Malaysia and you see the show, please comment. Please. I want to see
That's
comments
right.
from people from Malaysia. You know, we have a
Yeah.
lot of fans out in Asian countries, and
Yeah.
and South America as well. So, we hope everybody enjoys the show and post where
Yeah.
you come from so we can say hi.
All
So,
right.
oh, that is just
Don't be
fantastic. I
shy.
love it. See, now that's something Gilbert would have appreciated right there,
Oh yeah.
right there. Gilbert, that's for
Mm-hmm.
you. That is for you.
That's for you.
All right, that brings us into the bundle of joy that it is animal fun facts. Animal fun facts.
Love animal
Love this
fun.
segment. Love this segment.
Yes. Now, pandas must eat 25 to 90 pounds of bamboo every day to meet
Holy
their
mackerel.
energy needs.
Wait a minute, 90 pounds?
Yes,
Holy
90 pounds.
wow.
That that blew my mind. Now, this is because bamboo contains very little nutritional value. So they have to eat it in vast quantities
So
to survive.
so why don't they eat something
Although
else?
although the giant panda possess the digestive system of a carnivore, they have evolved to almost entirely on bamboo.
Boy, are they missing out.
They are missing out a lot of
Yeah.
nutritional value.
Yeah. It's like
Uh,
if it's not nutritious enough, why wouldn't he eat like a leaf at least? I don't I don't get why they
yeah,
just eat bamboo.
yes.
That's puzzling.
Maybe they like the texture, the chewing.
Maybe, maybe.
They might, yeah. It's like some people like chewing gum. They like to chew, chew, chew.
Yep.
Okay, a blue whale's tongue can weigh as much as a car or a small adult elephant.
That's a big tongue. That's a
That is
big
a big
tongue.
tongue. My gosh.
Jesus.
Yeah. Now, the Nile crocodile jaws can apply 5,000 pounds of pressure per square inch.
Yeah, you ain't getting out of that. Just so you know.
No way, you're not going to make it. The strongest bite of any animal in the world.
Yeah, I knew
A
that.
human jaw produces 100 pounds of pressure per square inch. In comparison,
Yeah, so if you try to bite it back, it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work.
it won't even affect it. No.
Nope. Nope. It'll be over anyway. If anyone grabs a hold of you, you're done. You're done.
That's right, unfortunately. Now, the howler monkey.
Holler?
The howler monkey is the loudest land animal. It calls can be heard from 3 miles.
Wow.
At its peak, the howler monkey can produce sounds that reach 140 decibels. That's as noisy as a jet engine on takeoff.
Wow. Wow. I
That is
feel like we should have George Michael, the late great George Michael, singing Monkey because we seem to have a lot of monkeys already going. This is already the second thing for monkeys. So
yeah.
monkeys are wild in this show.
There you go. As its peak, okay. Now
I threw you
the
off.
white-tailed, yeah, the white-tailed jackrabbits are the greatest land jumpers, having been recorded leaping an astonishing 21 feet vertically. That's higher than three average sized men, all stood on
Wait a minute.
as top of each other.
It can jump
This
21 feet
large
high.
species.
Damn. Damn.
That's amazing, right? This large species of hare can also run up to 35 miles per hour when leaping predators.
Hey, in other words, you're not
That's
catching it. You're not catching it.
not, but they they
21
they
feet
still think that
high.
they play
21 feet.
21 feet.
21 feet.
Yeah, that is super
That's
high.
crazy. This is going to be a tough one to choose a winner out of these.
Now, the naked mole rat can live um, in almost zero oxygen atmosphere. Yeah.
Doesn't need
The
oxygen.
naked mole rat can survive up to 20 minutes without trying to read my writing, suffering harm. Zero, almost zero.
That is
Oh my
crazy.
gosh. That is nuts, right?
And it can last, it can survive 20 minutes without it, without having air. Is that what it's
Without
saying?
having aired. Yeah, 20
Wow.
minutes.
That is
That's wild.
craziness.
That is wild. Now the blood Dracula ant.
Oh boy. This just sounds
Uh,
awful.
Now it has the fastest recorded animal movement when it snaps its mandible. The cannibalistic ant can go from 0 to 200 miles per hour in 0.15 seconds.
What?
Yeah,
200 miles per hour?
200 miles per hour in 0.15 seconds. When it snaps its
Oh my
mandibles, that's
god.
roughly 5,000 times faster than humans. Blink. Five. This is the fastest recorded movement in the animal kingdom.
And it had to be a vampire bloodsucker thing, right? Had to be something like that.
The
It can't be
bloodsucker.
something nice like cuddly, and cute. It's got to be
Um,
blood sucking vampires. Of course, it's always something bad, right? Always.
Now, some corvids, crows, rooks, ravens, can understand physics.
What?
Yeah. The corvids are highly intelligent. They can use tools, solve puzzles, recognize faces, and even understand physics.
Huh?
Tests show that rooks have the same level of understanding of physics as a 6 month old baby, which is higher than some apes. Yeah,
Wow. Wow. That's shocking.
that is shocking. And that's animal fun facts.
Wow, there was some great ones there. Let me tell you. Woo!
Yeah.
Wow, I'm stunned. I'm stunned. But
Stunned.
you know what? I'm gonna give
Hmm.
the win to the jackrabbit.
The jackrabbit. Yeah.
I mean, it jumps 21 feet high
20. Wow.
and can go 35 miles per hour.
Right? It's amazing.
That's that is that is something that does not want to get caught.
Oh, no.
So we're gonna go with the jackrabbit for the win.
The jackrabbit. Oh,
I like that howler monkey though. That was pretty cool. But
yeah.
the jackrabbit's got it. He's got two
Uh-huh.
things in under his belt there. The jumping high and fast.
Yeah.
So
35 miles per hour, right?
so that is the winner for the animals. Who will join it on celebrity birthdays? So,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course, if you know the show, I always pick a winner from the animal fun facts and celebrity birthdays, and
Uh-huh.
you know, and we declare them winners. But everybody's a winner, including the people that
Yeah.
view. So we're all winners.
You're all
So
winning.
Of course, we are Pop Ascension. This is season 2, episode 14, the Monkey Selfie podcast. As we just found out why we named it that, with the thief of a monkey that took selfies of himself and then
Yeah,
buried the phone in the mud.
right.
So we are on Rhode Island Broadcasting, live on Rhode Island Broadcasting. You can see us at facebook.com/RI Broadcasting. You can see us at YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting. And please, by all means, follow, like, share, subscribe, click the little bell, the whole bit, and become a VIP. Become
Mm,
a VIP.
VIP.
So, yeah, that always helps. It helps.
Exciting.
You can also find us on Twitter at
Twitter.
Broadcasting RI. You can also find us on twitch.tv/RI underscore broadcasting. And please subscribe and or send us bits. That all helps pay for all the programming and stuff like that. So you can do that.
Yeah.
We are on a new
A
live
new.
broadcast on D Live.
Mm,
So D Live, let me see if I have that up here somewhere. There it is. This is where you can find us on D Live. So if you are on D Live and you watch shows and gaming and all that stuff, you can see us there too. Follow us.
wow.
You can do that. You can, and if
Mm,
you can't watch us, you can listen to the podcast on so many platforms now. It's almost scary. So you can
oh,
see us
so many.
on Anchor,
Mm,
Spotify, Google, um, Amazon, TuneIn, and Red Circle as well. So we are on
wow.
all those podcast, you know, platforms, and please follow, subscribe, do all that stuff, and
Mm,
share to all your friends, so that way we can get more views, more fans, more followers, a whole bit, and keep this thing rolling. So, always a way to find us. You can also find us on Discord. I almost forget about that one. Discord.
Discord.
So, if that one gets out of date by the time you see it, just message us and I can send you out a new invite. Um,
Mm,
if you love the show, and frankly, I know you do, because you're watching, you're still watching. So we're fun. We're fun to be, heard and seen in the whole bit. It is a fun show.
yes.
So if you want to sponsor the show, send us an email at ribroadcasting.media@gmail.com, and we can
Mm,
send you out all the information. And let me tell you, it is cheaper than going to what's that place? Starbucks. I feel like we've
Starbucks.
been plugging Starbucks every week. We
Yeah.
have to come up with somebody different. Unless Starbucks is going to
Like
at
a
least send us
protein.
some donuts or something. It's cheaper than that company's coffee and, a breakfast sandwich. So,
Yeah. There you go.
sponsor the show. It helps pay for everything. And we can bring
Mhm.
you more things. Who wouldn't want more? Because
More.
I know we, I told Michelle before we started the show that I was going to try to make an opening song, but I am not musically inclined, so that's going to be very, very difficult, right? So, but if we had sponsors for the show, that would be easy to get somebody else to do the song for us. So,
Yeah.
how about that? Mm.
Nice. Woo.
So that is all the information. Um, I forget where did I put my list? So it is time for movie updates, and I gotta say I'm a little excited about this one.
Ooh,
I got
exciting.
movie updates on three movies. The
Oh,
first one is they are making a Barbie movie.
oh, okay.
Yes,
Another
Barbie.
movie? Barbie.
Margot Robbie is going
Uh-huh.
to be Barbie.
Oh, interesting.
It is interesting. So she's going from Harley to
The
Barbie.
Barbie.
That's a big difference.
Barbie the Barbie.
And guess who's playing Ken?
Ooh.
Ryan Gosling.
Oh, really?
Yep, Ryan Gosling is going to be Ken. Also in this movie is it's a big cast. I don't understand who the other characters are, but Issa Rae, Michael
Okay.
Cera,
Oh, I've heard of all of them. Yes.
yep,
Yeah.
America Ferrera,
Uh-huh. I've heard of her.
Kate McKinnon,
Okay. Not quite familiar, but okay.
Simu Liu.
Simu Liu.
I'm,
Haven't heard of
we probably know who she is. We just don't know her by name.
by face. Yeah, probably most
And
likely.
here's the one that threw me: Will Ferrell.
Ah.
He's got to be playing the bad guy in this. He's got to be,
Oh.
because every kind of movie like this has to have a bad guy.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah,
I'm
the
assuming
villain.
he's going to be the bad guy. And you know they are already filming this in the UK as we speak. So,
Awesome.
well, they might not be filming right at this moment because it's probably really late there right now. So,
Uh-huh.
I believe 5 hours later.
I think it's 6. Yeah, it's 6. They still could be,
Wait, is it
there and then
six
wrap it up.
earlier or six later? It's six later.
6 later.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they might be sleeping right now.
Yeah.
So,
Never
all
know.
right. So that wasn't the part that I was excited about.
Okay, what's the
You know,
exciting part?
this is the exciting part. Indiana Jones 5,
Ah, Indiana Jones.
set to
Really?
release June of 2023. And one of the stars in the show is Mads Mikkelsen,
Oh.
and he stated that this movie reminds him of Raiders of the Lost Ark, the very first one. It has that feel to it.
Oh.
So I
Really?
know they tried to do a pass the torch kind of thing with Shia LaBeouf,
Uh-huh. Shiloh.
and Shia LaBeouf was a pretty good son for Indiana Jones. The
Uh-huh.
only problem is all the press that he's been in since then hasn't been exactly what they wanted to have. So,
Oh.
so they feel like they failed at passing
Yeah,
the torch.
I see.
So, I
Oh.
don't know what that means for anything else future for Indiana Jones. They might have to try to reboot. I don't know if I like that idea
Right, yeah.
because Harrison Ford is Indiana Jones. He is.
Oh,
You know, I think he's one of the icons in Hollywood that is just
yeah.
undeniable because he's been in Indiana Jones and
Right.
Star Wars. I mean,
Yeah.
how do you get two blockbuster series of movies? How do you do that? He did it.
Wow.
He is
That's
so
right.
awesome to watch on screen.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't see anybody else playing the role. I can't. And I
Right.
know and I know you look at all these other series of movies and they reboot them like Batman and Spider-Man,
Oh,
they
mm-hmm.
reboot these things every 3 movies, and I've had it up to here with new ones, right?
Right, yeah.
I don't know if I can sit through an Indiana Jones without him being Indiana Jones.
Uh-huh.
Look, I've seen Fantastic Four.
Right.
Great cast in that first one, the first series. The
Yeah.
second series, they put all young stars. It was awful. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot relate. It was just terrible. It was terrible.
Mm.
So I
Terrible.
fear, that that could happen if they decide to put somebody else there. So give me some Harrison Ford as long as he can do it.
Right.
As long as he can do it. And rounding out movie updates, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is about
Mhm.
to wrap up filming, so it won't be long till you get the third one in the theaters.
Right.
I want to say I thought it was scheduled for the end of the year, but it could end up being spring of next year. So
Oh,
you know,
spring.
well, because with all the COVID things keep coming and going, they might be a
Yeah.
little because I feel like they're behind schedule in filming I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be out Christmas time.
Oh,
So I mean it still can be, but I don't want them to just do it half-assed, because I like
right.
these movies. These movies are great movies, you know, and I want it
Yeah.
to be right. So don't rush it. Make a perfect movie, please. So that is a movie updates, and I did see Sonic, by the way.
Oh,
Oh, it
awesome.
was
Really?
good.
It was good, huh?
I rated that puppy a 95.5.
Oh,
Yes.
that's really good.
Yes. You know, look, it is not, an Oscar-winning film.
Uh-huh.
It is what it is. It is a comedy, video game movie. But
Yeah,
it was almost perfect. Almost perfect. The
almost perfect.
best video game movie ever made.
Ooh.
Come at me with that, people. Come at me.
Okay.
So there you go. Now it's time for Guinness Records. Yes,
Yeah.
Guinness Book of World Records. We
Uh,
have something new to add to it.
yeah. Now, a Minnesota woman who holds the Guinness World Record for the largest collection of cow-related said her collectors museum
Oh, museum. Oh my God, that is so awesome.
has grown to 19,827 pieces. Ruth
Wow.
Klosner said her collection of cow items, which includes toys, statues, snow globes, pillows, clothing, chess set, and even a wine decanting set.
Wow.
Klosner is offering tours of the museum by appointment, and she holds on an open house for
Oh my God.
cow loving visitors each year in the summer. And that's in this Book of World Record news.
That is absolutely moving. Moving.
It is moving. It's marvelous.
Look, that is absolutely amazing.
That is,
I
yeah.
remember. I wonder if they have that movie with the cows. What was it? Barnyard.
Oh,
Remember
Barnyard.
that
Yeah.
animated movie? Oh my
Yeah.
God, it was so funny. Oh my God, I loved
Yeah.
it. Loved it. I hope they have that in there because that's pretty
That'll be
cool.
interesting. That is. It's
My
clever.
mom, my mom has a like a little wooden thing that she made that sits
Oh,
on her stove,
oh,
and
okay.
it's a cow. It's a cow. She made it.
Oh, and she
I
made it herself.
wonder. Yeah, she used to make crafts and all that stuff,
Awesome.
and you know, I wonder if they don't. I should like take a picture of that and send it to her, see if she wants one, because I might
Oh,
be able to make
yeah.
that happen.
Make it happen.
Because I would love something in there from us
Oh, yeah.
that is part of a world record.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Be
Like,
part of
wouldn't that be?
history, right?
Yeah, because like think about that. Like if we
Yeah.
sent them another thing, then we are now part of that
Yeah.
Guinness Book of World Record. You know, that
That
would
is
be
a
pretty cool because we would just have them get one more piece. Then we're in it. We're
uh-huh.
in there.
Yeah.
I mean, not named, but we're part of that if we send them it.
Right?
Just saying. Just saying. Gonna get me
Yes.
the information on that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that
Oh yeah,
because
sure.
I know they don't have one
Right?
because my mom made them.
Uh-huh. They don't
So
have it.
they don't have it.
This is the original, right?
The
One of
original.
the
Yes, this was
kind.
the first one she made too. Actually, it is the original.
Oh, one of the kind. Yeah.
So so there. All right. So that is Guinness. We're cruising right along.
Cruising
We have
along.
some new tech. New
New
tech.
tech.
See, we cover it
Yes.
all on this show. Cover it all.
We cover it all.
So what is this
Now,
new tech, Michelle?
this excited me by Dyson. Now, Dyson announces a wearable air purifier with
Oh,
noise canceling headphones built in. And it's cool looking, by the way. This is something I wouldn't mind modeling. Now, Dyson has announced its most unusual product yet, a wearable air purifier with a pair of noise canceling headphones built in. Dyson said it started having internal conversations in 2016 about developing some kind of purification on the technology based on its existing air purifications technology. It follows public health in England warning that air pollution is the single best biggest environmental threat to health in the UK, between 28,000 and 36,000 deaths
hmm.
a year attributed to long-term exposure.
Wow.
And that's new technology by Dyson. It's awesome
Wow.
looking, by the way. I would love to wear that. It's really cool. Yeah.
That's pretty
And it's
neat.
clear air. It's neat. It's, you know, really
See?
nice.
That's just another thing. You can you, you can learn a lot. And I know I learn a lot on this show every week. You know,
Oh, yeah.
almost everything Michelle covers, you know, I do not get told, ahead
Mhm.
of time. So I can't like
Mhm.
prepare anything. I'm hearing it for the first time, basically. You know,
Yeah. All
I
right.
knew there was a monkey story, but I didn't
Mhm.
know what the story was. So,
Right.
so all these things I'm learning for the first time. Some things I might have knew, like when you were talking about the crocodile's jaws.
Mhm.
I knew that was
Uh-huh.
I knew about that. But
Yeah.
most of the other stuff, it's basically new for me. So I learn a ton on this show, a ton. And let me tell
Yeah.
you, every time she gives me new information, I forget about some other information. So I lose something, every week too. Because there's only so much I can cram into this head.
Oh, no. You can
so
fit it all in there.
so look, if you are fans out there of the show,
Mm.
jump on facebook.com/ Michelle Pop Ascension. Get on
Yeah.
that fan
Let's
page
talk.
and chat it up, and she'll pay it. She pays attention to it. She pays attention to everything. So
Yeah.
so get on there, make some comments, comment on the show, share the show. It always helps.
Yeah. It's
So
a lot of fun.
that was some great news. That's pretty cool. I didn't know. I thought Dyson made vacuums.
Not just vacuums,
I guess
right?
not. So oh wow, we are cruising through this. This is awesome.
Cruising along.
Celebrity updates time. Okay,
Yeah.
so the first one I heard was that Britney Spears is pregnant.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I heard that too. Yeah.
Why do I feel like she still hasn't grown up? I don't know. Maybe it's just because that's what the press, you know, gives us.
Well, not only that, she's out in public
I know.
displaying certain behavior, so you could
Yeah,
see for yourself that,
she might not have
she's
grown up.
not totally.
Eh,
Uh-huh.
you know,
Yeah.
hey, but if she's living her life and she's not doing anybody harm, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Um,
So, but I was somewhat shocked that she was pregnant, and somewhat.
yeah.
I mean, it is Hollywood and all that stuff. So,
Mm,
so, but that isn't the big stuff. You want the
yeah.
big stuff?
The big stuff. Yes. Give
Okay,
it to me.
so first of all, when did this come about? Ben and Jen back together again.
Yeah.
I'm a poet.
There you go. You're
Like,
right.
when did this happen? When was this a thing again?
Oh,
They're
this was months
engaged.
ago.
They're
Yeah.
engaged.
They're engaged for the second time.
Yes.
Yeah,
I do have to say though, they do look good together.
they do.
Like, I didn't think she looked good with A Rod.
Oh,
Not to
I think
mention that
so.
I didn't
Oh,
think
they
so.
were a handsome couple to
Nah,
me.
I didn't
Oh,
think
I
so.
think they looked
Maybe
great
it's
together.
because I just don't like A Rod.
That's why.
That's probably why. Being a Yankee and all and a steroid user.
Oh, that's why.
Mm. So, so yeah, maybe that's it. But I do think Ben is. I think they belong together. I really do, and I hope they can make this work this time. I don't know what the problems were before. I mean, just being a Hollywood couple is just hard. But
Being
if
a couple is
Samuel,
hard.
look, if Samuel L. Jackson can do it, why shouldn't anybody else be able to do it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You gotta,
legendary Samuel
you
L.
just gotta be
Jackson.
loyal and trusting, and you gotta talk. You have to have communication. It's what you gotta do. I like Ben as an actor. I don't know how he is in real life. I don't know, but he can't be all that bad. He's a Boston fan. Can't be all that bad.
Oh.
So, well, now I've just discovered why. Because A Rod was a former Yankee, and Ben is a Red Sox fan. So I think that's
Oh,
that's why I like them together more. So
that's why. The
yeah,
sports
that
thing.
must be it. Must be it. So, but I hope they figure it out this time. And I don't know. It's Hollywood.
It's Hollywood.
Next week it could be different. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true.
So let us know what you think about that. Do you like Ben and Jen together? And why do I not remember their nickname?
Yeah, there's a
Like,
nickname.
I don't remember it. It wasn't Ben and
Mhm.
Jen. What? It couldn't have been Ben Jen or Jen Ben. Couldn't have been that. That sounds terrible. But
It wasn't.
it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So we are at celebrity birthdays now.
Celebrity
I'm loving
birthdays.
this.
Yeah.
Celebrity birthdays. Here we go. Who will be the winner to join the Jackrabbit?
Yes. Who? Academy Award winning
Oh my God.
performance as Polish pianist will W. Lady Slaw Spilsman in The Pianist. He also invited controversy for kissing Halle Berry on stage. Fans loved him in the Wes Anderson films The Darjeeling Limited and The Grand Budapest Hotel, in the series Peaky Blinder. Adrian Brody, actor and producer, is 49.
Nice. That is okay. So you're gonna start it off with award winners. You know what I'm saying? It's already going to be difficult,
It's gonna be
and you've only said
difficult.
one.
Just one. Now, who was a prolific actress during her childhood and in her teens, is best known for her work on the television series Buffy the Vampire
Oh
Slayer
my.
from 1997 to 2003. I Know What You Did Last Summer, Cruel Intentions, and The Grudge are some of her notable films. She also starred in other prominent television series. Sarah Michelle Gellar is 45 today.
She is wonderful. Like who doesn't like her? Like really. She's fantastic.
Singer, known for her groundbreaking contribution to country music and a career spanning 6 decades, she has released multiple gold albums and has 2 Grammy Awards, 3 times apart from being the most decorated female country singer. She is the only female Academy of Country Music Artist of the Decade from the 1970s. Loretta Lynn is
Yeah.
90 today.
90. Oh my god, she is a star. If
She is a
there is
star.
okay, there are country
Legend.
singers. There are country
Legend.
singers. But then there is just royalty of country. That's
Oh, yeah.
royalty right there. Loretta Lynn.
Loretta Lynn. Coal
Fantastic.
miner's daughter. Did you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Like
remember
how does it get better than that? You
Yeah.
know, it's
Better.
like the music is just like you said, legendary. It's legendary.
Yes. Legendary.
Whew, this is tough.
Now, he is best known for playing Malcolm Tucker in the British comedy TV series, The Thick of It. Also known for his charity work, Capaldi joined hands with other celebrities to help raise awareness about ill effects global refugee crisis. He also a patron of the Albalor Child Care Trust. Peter Capaldi, actor, 64.
Like you listen to those credits that he has, and it
Oh yeah.
actually gives you goosebumps for what he does.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You
That's
know, like
right.
he does so much for so many people.
Yeah.
Capote.
It's amazing. Now Functified made her the first solo female platinum certified rapper. The 2 time Grammy nominee soared to fame with her hits such as Loverboy. The Brat is 48 today.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, yeah. An animal welfare activist, singer, and retired professional wrestler. Beginning her career as a wrestler, she was a full time wrestler with WWE for a few years. After her retirement, she embarked on her second career as a singer and founded the punk rock band The Lookers. She is dedicated animal lover. Amy Dumas is 47.
Hey, maybe we can get her on the show because we do a
That
lot
would
for
be
animals.
wonderful. Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Another animal lover. That would be awesome.
Yeah, and I'm curious to listen to what her music is like.
Right.
I haven't heard.
Uh-huh.
I knew
She is
her as a wrestler, but I did not
yeah,
know she became a singer.
right. Oh,
So I'm
gotta
gonna have
check
to
it out
look into
somewhere
that.
online. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Emmy nominated and BAFTA winning Australian actor is best known for his performance in films such as Train Spotting and The Full Monty. Raised uh, tactedly by his father, single-handedly by his father, excuse me. After his mother left them, he had initially quit school, a painter like his father. He dedicated he was dedicated to drama at age 21. Actor Robert Carlyle is 61 today.
Robert Carlyle. Wow.
Yeah. Hmm.
Hey, I heard a little warning over there. You like losing power?
No,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
in,
I heard a little
but I
warning, and I'm
know it
like,
is. Yeah, it's raining. Yeah, it is coming down. So hopefully it doesn't.
okay.
Now, he is credited with co-founding the popular Canadian indie rock band Arcade Fire.
Oh,
Also, a humanitarian contributed to a charity record named Do They Know It's Halloween as part of UNICEF benefit project. A multi-talented personality. Um, he won the NBA All Star Celebrity Game, multi instrumentalist, musician, singer, and songwriter, a poet, and a composer.
holy
Win
cow!
Butler is 42 today.
Wow.
Impressive,
That
right?
that's a guy that likes to do a lot of things.
Oh yeah, that's
Like
awesome.
when you look at all of that, he just enjoys life,
Yeah, that's how it should be.
and it should be
Yeah,
like that. It
it
should be
should be
like
like
that.
that. Jump in, just see how good you are, and if you're not, it's okay. Move on, do something else, right?
Yep, that's right.
Hmm. Now, musician, a Dutch musician, and bass guitarist who has contributed to the success of many bands like Porno for Pyros, Thelonious Monster, The Cult, and Jane's Addiction, Martin La Noble. Martin La Noble is 53 today.
53.
Yep. An American actor and stand up comedian, he has appeared in numerous television roles, a successful stand up comedian in the early 1980s. Brad Jarrett is 62 today.
Oh, Brad Jarrett. Oh, okay.
Uh huh. And that is celebrity birthdays.
There we go. Wow, that was star studded.
Star studded, right?
Um,
Happy birthday to everyone.
this is a tough one. But I gotta give the win to Loretta Win. Loretta Lynn.
Lynn,
Sorry,
yeah.
Lynn Win. So the
Mm,
Jackrabbit and Loretta Lynn are the
Lynn
winners for this
are
week.
the winners. That's
Like Loretta
cool.
Lynn is a legend. Wow, that's getting tough
Oh,
to
she's
say.
a legend.
Loretta Lynn is a legend. Say that fast 5 times. Oof. Can't even say it
Uh-huh.
once.
Yeah.
so so that's the winner. Winner
Oh, that's
winner.
awesome.
Jackrabbit dinner? No. No.
Oh.
Jackrabbit is going to be no one's dinner.
That's
You're
right.
not going
No
to catch
one's
him.
gonna.
You're
Yeah,
not
he's too
catching him.
fast.
So yeah, we are on the home stretch here. It
On the
is hard
home
to
stretch.
believe. Home stretch. New
Yeah.
music.
New
New
music
music. All
already.
right, so I I had 5 new albums that caught my eye.
Oh,
Um,
really?
all
Okay.
released in the last couple of weeks or so.
Uh-huh.
The first is Weezer. It's an
Oh.
EP, so it's only like 5 songs.
Oh.
Seasons, spelled SZNZ, Spring. It's
Oh.
an
Mm-hmm.
EP by Weezer. It's got about 5 or 6 songs on it. Um,
Yeah.
I'm a Weezer fan and loved it.
Okay.
Camila Cabello,
Mm-hmm.
Familia. And
Yeah.
that, in case you did not know, is family in Spanish.
Uh-huh. There you go.
Jewel, which I got to listen to today.
Good.
Freewheeling Woman. Freewheeling, no G. Freewheeling
Oh,
Woman.
really?
And Wet Legs album is officially out, and it's
Mm-hmm.
called Wet Leg. Creative.
Oh, you mentioned the
I
man
got to
too.
listen to
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 songs off of it,
Uh-huh.
so it's different. I
Right.
can't quite place it, but it's pretty good. Like the songs, the lyrics are all really nice, and it's
Yeah.
like a kind of like a mellow electronic kind of thing going on there.
Right.
You know,
Right. Yes.
it's different
Uh-huh.
than anything I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, Papa Roach, Ego Trip.
Oh.
Um, it's a very good album. Um, it, I think there's some songs on it that are really, really great, and then there's a bunch of them that are okay.
Oh, okay.
So, so it's good. I mean, I'm sure fans of Papa Roach
Yeah.
are loving it. You know, um, I really loved a couple of songs. "Cut the Line" was one that I remember off the top of my head, and that was pretty good. So,
Oh,
but it
okay.
didn't make the cut on my 3 songs today.
Oh,
Didn't make the cut.
didn't make the cut, huh?
So, so those are 5 new albums or 4 albums and 1 EP.
Right.
So, um, and you know, I think people should give them all a shot. Go listen to it and see if you like it, and then buy it. You
Yeah,
know,
why not? Check it out.
yeah, I really liked Jules' album. I really liked it.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was different
Yeah.
than what she normally puts out. So, so let's go into song check. This is where
So,
we give our 3 songs that we feel you out there, the fans, should watch. I mean, not watch, listen to. Um,
watch
you
it on
know,
music
well,
videos.
you can watch it, yeah. So, so this is our recommendations. We haven't had, you know, there was only 1 week I can recall that you had nothing that you liked.
Oh yeah, that was a bad week.
Yeah. Um, and I had 1 week where not so good as well.
Right.
It was like
Bad
a
musical week.
stretch, a
That
stretch.
was a stretch.
So,
Yeah.
so normally we have 3 songs that we really love and we really want you to listen to. And so, what is your first song, Michelle?
My first song is by Red Hot Chili Peppers, Black Summer. It's a
Oh,
poetic, beautifully written lyrics, and the band is awesome as always. I love it.
yeah, I listened to a couple of songs off of that album. I had one of them on my list last week, I believe. I think it was last week. Might have been the week before. Um,
Okay.
so I see where you're coming from. You
Oh
know,
yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
Check it
because
out.
it was the Hollywood Star thing where they went all out and got a marching band and a whole bit.
Oh
So
yeah,
so
that
I
was
believe it was
hilarious.
last week. So yeah, so I did not listen to that song. I heard a
Uh-huh.
couple of other songs that were released ahead of the album. So
Okay.
um my first song is which one do I want to go with? We're gonna go with Dear Seattle.
Dear Seattle.
That is the name of the band. And no,
Uh-huh.
it is not from Seattle. It is from Australia.
That's
Where
interesting.
they came up with that name, I don't know. But Dear
Wow.
Seattle Feel the Weight off the
Oh.
upcoming album Someday. And by someday, I think, in June is when it's coming out. Someday. Someday.
Someday.
Yeah, it's scheduled to come out June 17th, but the song was like this. It's an Aussie alternative rock is where you
Oh,
kind of place it. Um,
right.
it's really good. I really liked it, and I can't wait to hear more from the band. You know, I gotta wait till June apparently. So, you know, but check it out. Go to YouTube, look up Dear Seattle, and you might have to put Dear Seattle a band. I don't know, because I put in Dear Seattle to look it up on YouTube on Google to find out where they were from, thinking they're going to be from Seattle, and they weren't. And then found out more about them. So they have a Facebook page. So you know, kind of trying to puff them up, I guess, a little bit. So what's
Yeah,
your second song, Michelle?
my second song is by the Scorpions. When you know where you come from. It's a slow tempo,
I knew you were gonna love
beautiful
that song. I knew.
written lyrics and the music. Oh, I love it. It's so
I
beautiful
knew
and
you would.
fantastic.
I knew you
Yeah, I
would. I
knew
heard.
it.
I listened to
You
that
know
whole
my taste.
album. It was so good.
It's
It was
so good,
so good. And then when
yeah.
that song came on, and I didn't choose that song because if you ever listened to it, I knew you would love it. I knew you were gonna love that song.
Yeah, you know my taste.
Because those lyrics is so good. It's so good.
Right?
Like uh, that band knows how to make a love ballad, like a power ballad. They know how to do it. They've been
Yeah,
doing it for a long time.
long
That's how
time.
you do it, folks out there. You want a power ballad? Learn from one of the best, Scorpions.
Yeah,
That makes me feel good. You chose that song.
yeah.
All right, my number two song. Um, hmm, Jewel. I was gonna
Okay.
save this one for last, but I'm doing it second.
Uh-huh.
Long Way Round off her new
Oh,
album, Freewheeling Woman. I got to listen to that whole album, and let me tell you, it's fantastic.
fantastic,
This
huh?
Long Way Round, though, sounds kind of bluesy. It's
Oh,
bluesy. It's got that
ooh.
blues essence in there somewhere, and I can't quite figure it out what it is. It
Uh-huh.
might just be the arrangement that she's using with the instruments that
Mm,
she's using in there, and
right.
it is fantastic. I
Right.
think it's her best song ever.
Mm-hmm.
That's saying something because she's got some good
That thing.
ones. Jewel has some gems,
Oh,
and
there
this
you
is one of
go.
them. This is one of them. So that is my song number two. So
Yeah.
if you're a Jewel fan out there,
Mm-hmm.
go listen to this album. You're gonna be amazed. Amazed. It's so good. What's your third song, Michelle?
My third song is by Tears for Fears.
Oh, yes,
The
yes.
Tripping Point.
Isn't it good?
It's awesome. It's a poetic lyrics, another poet. it's
Yep,
it's it's a touch of 80s, it feel good, soothing lyrics and the music. They still sound great. I
they
really
do,
enjoyed it.
don't they?
They
Like
sound
it's
awesome. They're
different.
more
It's
seasoned.
different, but
Yeah,
it's so good. I think it's their
it's
best
so good.
stuff. That
Yeah, I
album
think
is
so also.
fantastic.
Yes.
Cause I would
Yes.
like look, I could have had 3, 4 songs off of that album when I did the other one.
Uh-huh.
You
Yeah.
know, and, like it was great. It was great. So I love it. I love it. You got two gems right there
Oh
that
yeah.
I got to choose other songs from it. So that was awesome.
Uh-huh.
See, great minds, great minds. Think alike.
Great minds think alike.
I'm loving this. This has made me so happy. I feel great. My third song, of course, is by Weezer. Um, I believe I can't remember the name of the song. A little bit of love, I think, was the one that I
Okay.
loved that I gave before when I only
Uh-huh.
heard that song.
Oh,
I got to listen to the whole album, the whole EP rather.
yeah.
And Angels on Vacation is the name of this
Oh,
song.
Angels
Um,
on Vacation. They never on.
I love the lyrics and I love the song. It's got
Yeah.
that classic Weezer sound. You know, it's just a feel good album, and I
Yeah,
kind
that's
of can
it.
relate to this song, Angels on
Mhm.
Vacation, because I've
Oh,
been pretty ill for like the last 6 months, and I may not show it on the show because Michelle is such a great co-host that she makes me feel good, with the show.
wow.
So I'm always in a great mood. Deep down inside, though, I'm hurting.
Mhm.
But this just made it so that way I could relate to this song, and I really
Mhm.
loved it. And
Yeah.
listening to it made me feel better. And I loved all this. They kind of that fun rock band that
Uh,
they don't sound like the Bare Naked Ladies, but if I had $1 million, all those
uh,
fun songs, and
yeah.
even though the lyrics might not dictate it being fun, but they're the way they arrange their music, it just makes me feel good and
Right.
happy, and I can
Uh-huh.
relate to the lyrics of the song, and I absolutely loved it, and that is the only reason why I chose it as the last one on the
Yeah.
list, because of that. So, but these songs are all fantastic, and
They are. I
we
love
do
Don't Free Your
this.
Mind.
Yeah, like look, we do this, so that way you get a little piece of us as well. So
Yeah.
you, the fans out there, are watching us when we talk about these songs. We're kind of vulnerable, in talking about these things,
Right.
and you're getting a sense of our personalities, our likes, our dislikes, and what we're all about. And that is what this show is all about. And we
Yeah.
keep saying it's all about the people. And when we talk about celebrities and stuff like that, we don't like the bad stuff. We don't like that stuff. But sometimes that is some of the things that we have to talk about. But
Right.
we much like the fact that no matter who we talk about in, like, say, celebrity birthdays,
Mhm.
they mean something to someone.
Right.
So it isn't just, oh, well, I don't like that actor. Like, I'm not a big Jim Carrey fan, right?
Mhm.
But there are people that look up to Jim Carrey and think
Right.
he's great,
Yeah.
right? And
Mhm.
look, I don't I don't like Jim Carrey, but I'll tell you what, there is no one on the face of this planet that could have played Dr. Robotnik better than Jim Carrey in Sonic.
Okay.
No one. There's no one that could have been better. No one.
Mhm.
So, you
No
know,
one.
so it doesn't matter, you know, if one person likes or dislikes an actor, a musician, a dancer, an artist, a writer. There's somebody else that does, and that's the important thing. They touch someone's,
That's right.
feelings and, likes, and that's what the show is about. It's about
That's right.
discovering that thing. So, I just felt that needed to be said, because, there's a lot of things that we talk about, and Gilbert, you know, is one of those people where we have to give bad news, and we don't like doing that. And when we follow it up with a very funny story about monkeys,
Yeah.
that's what Gilbert would have wanted. Like, I wouldn't want to bury, a story about Gilbert Gottfried without laughs in the show, because that's what he was all about. So,
Mhm.
with that, Michelle, we just rounded out another great episode. Um,
Yes, another one.
I feel like the shows are getting better and better every week. To be honest with you, I
Yeah.
keep saying, "Oh, this has been like the best show," and well, it was last week. How could it be this week? Well, because it's better than last week's.
Right?
And there's a reason why a lot of our episodes are being watched, over and over again, and it's
Yeah.
because we try to connect with everybody out there. And again, you know, if you're watching the show after it aired live, you know, feel free to post comments. Feel free to be part of, what we do. Come here every Thursday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So work out the differences and of time from where you are, and let us know where you're from. We want to hear from you. We want to know what you like to see on the show.
Yeah. I would
Been
love to
talking a
know that.
lot. Now I'm starting to get a little hoarse.
Hmm.
So, we want to hear from everybody. That's what it comes down to. And I know we've had a couple of viewers like the whole show today, and that's great to see. Um, would have been great to see some comments, because we do post it up on the screen. When we get those comments, and then we either talk to you, we acknowledge you, we ask questions. We've had Nizam. Remember Nizam? Hasn't
Oh
been here in a
yes.
couple of weeks.
Hope he's well.
I hope he is well. I'm
Shout
gonna
out
have to
to
reach out to him.
Tom. See how he's
Um,
doing.
but
Yeah.
he's come in and saved our bacon a couple of times by we didn't know where something was from, or he comes in, oh, this is blah blah blah, and he comes up with an answer for us. So because I'm not going to sit here looking up a question we have about something and then try to do this and that at the same time. It's not happening. So Nizam, who's a great gamer, he's fun to watch, and he comes
Yeah.
on and he talks with us all the time, as does a cast of other people.
We met
It's
some great
almost
people.
Look, it's
Always.
almost like we have guests on our show, and that's what we
That's
want it to be like. You know,
yeah.
we want you to be part of what we do. So with that, Michelle, we are done.
We
Another
are
week.
done. Another great show. Another week.
So be here
That's
every
great.
Thursday night. Be here every Thursday night, 6 p.m. Eastern. So New York
Mhm.
time. And if
Yeah.
you're down south, Atlanta time. If you're further down south, Miami time. If you're further down south, Puerto Rico time. So, just join us. Join us next week.
Join
Um,
us. Everyone
and
is welcome.
and we will be doing something sporadically once in a while, and we talked about this. Um, Pop Flash.
Right.
So Michelle, if you have something during the week that we know we can dedicate, like 10, 15 minutes to, we can do a quick 10, 15 minute show anytime you need to. Okay? Sound
Oh.
good? So be looking for that as well. A quick little hit
Mhm.
from Pop Ascension, Pop Flash, which I love that. I love that. So we will see you all next week. Well, we won't see
Yeah.
you all. I guess we'll
You
hopefully
will see us next
listen
week.
to
God
listen to
willing.
you all, next week.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Have a great night, people.
Have a great night. Bye bye.